Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I'm your host, Chump Change. It's live and recorded. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the chat or leave it in the comments after the fact. What's up, Galaxy Synthesis? What's up? Good morning. Mike the Miner, Automatic Beast, Heinz Crypto, Shay Mining. What's up, buddy? Yellowstone Mining. Who else? Alex Petro, Retro Mike, Nah City. Good to see you guys. Good morning to everybody. Max Voltage. Good morning. We're going to be talking about Bittrex today. Mr. Max Voltage, I'm sorry. I know you're upset about it still. I apologize, but yeah, they're under fire this morning, apparently. Oh, I gotta present my screen, damn it. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. There we go. Entire screen. Look at that. All right, we have Bitcoin is up over 30,000 again. It was at 29.7 yesterday, I believe, and we're at 30,443. So it's moving on up, which is nice. ETH is 2,117, which is awesome. Everything's in the green. Doge is at 9 cents, 9.3. Look at that. LTC is over $100. What? I didn't see that until right now. Boner alert. Just saying, I need to get that on my Go XLR pad there for noises. All right, we have, look at this. Holy shit, everything's red today except for Hex. Who was talking about Hex yesterday? Who was talking about that? God damn. Oh, XRP was up too? XRP 52 cents? Damn. I'm more impressed with LTC and Doge. Obviously, because I have the L7, but that's, I mean, LTC's been struggling to get over $100, so I'm pretty excited. CASP is dumping? Really? That's terrible. It says it's up 6.2% today. It was dumping yesterday, I know that. But either way, XRD is the winner today. I don't know what the hell that is, but we can look into it if you guys would like later on. We have the Fear and Greed Index at 58. In the top 10 cryptos, BTC, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin's in 8th, Lido, Staked Ether, and Polygon in 10th. And boo. We have the US crypto exchange Bittrex facing potential action from the SEC report, which is pretty sad. So, Mr. Max, earmuffs before we talk about this. I don't want you to go into work fuming. If you guys have any questions in the chat, please feel free just to at me. LTC broke $100 over the weekend. Did it really? Dude, I didn't pay attention to anything besides my kid's birthday. It was awful. Absolutely. Well, it wasn't awful, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of work. And I like stepping away from the crypto scene for like a couple of days. Just kind of, it throws you for a loop when you get back into it. Good morning, Mr. Game with Smokey Dan. And Leo Lusting, Kermit the Frog endorses crypto. He wants us all to know it's not easy being green. Oh, Leo Lusting, crack me up. All right, let's get into this. So Bittrex has already started winding down operations by the time it received a notice of potential action from the SEC in the General Counsel. Oh, sorry, the General Counsel said. So this is when obviously they must have got wind that they were going to catch some BS, right? Because as you guys know, Max had a little bit of a rant one night because he uses Bittrex a lot. And yeah, that's where I found out about it anyways. So yeah, it's pretty unfortunate, but it says the United States-based cryptocurrency exchange Bittrex is reportedly facing potential action from the U.S. securities regulator despite preparing to shut down local operations. To enforce the enforcement division of the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, is inclined to recommend the agency sue Bittrex over alleged violations related to investor protection. The Wall Street Journal reported on April 16th. So this is 2 days ago. The enforcement unit informed Bittrex about potential action from the SEC in March. Bittrex's general counsel, David Mara reportedly said by the time the Seattle Battle crypto firm had already started the process of winding down its U.S. operations, the attorney stated. In the notice of potential enforcement action, known as a Wells notice, the SEC wrote that Bittrex had violated laws by doing business as an exchange, broker deal, and clearinghouse without registering with the regulator. Again, they did not have a clear set of guidelines. Like, how the hell are they supposed to, register or do anything proper if they're just like, oh, hey, we're, We're not going to give you any guidance. And on top of that, I think, Allcoin Daily had a good video about it. We'll watch it right after this, but I don't know. This stuff's crazy to me. According to Bittrex's general counsel, the company discussed with the SEC in late 2022 how to register its operations. The crypto firm found that there were no opportunity to follow the rules of the SEC without essentially ceasing all of its revenue producing activities in the country. That is literally what I just meant to say. Should have just read it, but it's true though. There's nothing. There's no way for them to, follow whatever or register for their operations because there was no guidelines. Yeah, it just says attorney Mara stressed the Bittrex's inability to comply with the SEC rules was due to the agency not providing clear regulations for the crypto in the first place. It's like 100% true. What do you guys think about that in the chat? You think it's ridiculous or is it just me? And DJ Mines, did you see that Heinz Crypto hit that Bitcoin block over there on what's it called? Nice hack. On their team mining thing. He made $9 grand, $9.6 thousand on a Bitcoin block. Bastard. Perfect. So happy for him. He actually made a video on it. It was awesome. It's too early to think. It is too early to think. Jeez, I didn't see it. I rewatched your stream while driving to work and heard it. Dude, I can't believe it. I can't even believe it's a thing. But yes, you can definitely get addicted to it. It's 100% gambling. So be careful, but holy hell. All right, so Bittrex is not aware whether the SEC is going to file a lawsuit now that the company is terminating operations in the United States. Maria, is it Maria? Am I reading this wrong? Maria said? How do you say that? Sorry, I don't know why the hell I've been saying that. So weird. If the agency decides to take action, Bittrex will litigate unless regulators came with a reasonable settlement offer, the council reportedly added. The news came soon after Bittrex announced plans to stop all operations in the United States on March 31st, citing the challenging regulatory and economic environment. The exchange advised U.S. customers to withdraw their funds by April 30th, 2023. Mr. Max Voltage, you still here? Have you removed all your stuff? You have 12 days. I know you haven't finished your taxes, so don't forget about this one. This is a deadline too. Get all your stuff out of there if you don't have it out of there. Before it decided to leave the United States, Bittrex had faced some issues at home. In 2022, Bittrex agreed to pay more than $29 million in fines to the U.S. Department of Treasury Office of Foreign Asset Control and Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. The settlement was related to sanction violations in the Crimea region, wherever that is, Cuba, Iran, Sudan, and Syria between 2014 and 2017. What the hell? That's insane. How do you have that much money just to liquidate and be like, yeah, all right, I'm going to pay this? God, that's terrible. All right, whatever. I'm done reading today. I'm not reading anymore. We're going to watch Allcoin Daily's video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will leave a link to this in the description below. But yeah, this is more or less about Bittrex and all the BS going on. So let's watch it. Have a good day, Mr. Max. Yes, it's all gone. All right, good. You got it all out. Smart man. All right, let's see what they got to say here.
War on crypto wages on. The SEC sues Bittrex for operating an unregulated securities exchange. Bittrex is being accused of offering securities without being registered to do so. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission announced today that it was charging crypto exchange Bittrex and former CEO William Shihara for allegedly operating an unregistered national securities exchange, broker, and clearing agency. The SEC is also suing Bittrex foreign affiliate Bittrex Global for failing to register as a national securities exchange. The SEC claimed in its complaint that Bittrex facilitated the buying and selling of cryptocurrencies, which the agency believes to be securities. This includes OMG Network, Dash, Algorand, TKN, NGC, and IHT. According to the
Real quick, DJ said that the, is it Demo or Dymo? 70% paid itself off already. It's been 6 weeks getting put on Coinbase. He said Dymo is going crazy. So it is pumping right now if anybody's into that. Congratulations.
SEC, Bittrex, and their CEO instructed the teams behind these cryptocurrencies to scrub problematic statements they'd made in the past, which they believed could bring attention of regulatory agencies such as the SEC itself. Price predictions, expectations of profit, and other investment-related terms were ordered for deletion before the assets could be listed on Bittrex. Quote from Gary Gensler, "Today's action, yet again, makes plain that the crypto markets suffer from a lack of regulatory compliance, not a lack of regulatory clarity."
Look, hold on. He put Mr. Burns there. He put Mr. Burns there. We added the emoji in the VIP emojis. Look at that. That's a riot. He took. I wonder if he watches my videos. That's great.
Regulatory compliance, not a lack of regulatory clarity. As alleged in our complaint, Bittrex and issuers that it worked with knew the rules that applied to them, but went to great lengths to evade them by directing issuer applicants to scrub offering materials of information indicating that certain crypto assets were securities. Bittrex claps back. Bittrex Global responded to the civil lawsuit by claiming that it never served any U.S. customers and had taken pains to forbid U.S. residents from using the exchange. It also criticized the SEC for not seeking to engage with the company before suing. Quote from Bittrex Global, Bittrex Global was willing to work productively with the SEC, as we do all regulators, to explain our position. It has become clear that the SEC is not interested in such discussion. This is the CEO back in 2017 on CNBC articulating on how they choose altcoins to be listed on their exchange.
The reason why a lot of coins haven't been listed on Coinbase is because there's this thorny issue of whether it's a security or a commodity, and I'm wondering, how have you gotten past that in listing a lot of these different coins out there?
Well, that's good. So it's kind of a good thing. We were just talking about that in the chat. DJ said he doesn't understand how coins can get onto Coinbase so easily and some can't. Like I was saying, Flux hasn't gotten on there yet, and they're everywhere, right? I just like Demo or Dymo, whatever the hell it's called, is getting onto Coinbase, which is kind of cool, right? But why can't other cryptos get on there? So I wonder if this is going to explain it. Let's listen.
Well, for us, it's primarily about innovation. That's what we're excited about. And so we have a very rigorous review process to go and find the most innovative blockchain projects out there in the world. And part of that process is not just making sure that the technology and the business models are innovative. We also screen and look at the founders and principals behind the project. And then we also put them through a compliance review. And we work with their US-based lawyers as well as independent lawyers who double-check to ensure that it's something that we feel comfortable trading in the United States.
So you're actually doing the due diligence on every single altcoin that you're listing, that you're making available to buy in fiat?
That's right.
More than that, Bittrex's full statement, Bittrex claps back. We are disappointed with the SEC's decision to bring an enforcement action against Bittrex as part of Chairman Gensler's larger crusade to drive cryptocurrency out of the United States. The impact of the SEC's approach of regulation by enforcement will have a chilling effect on not just cryptocurrency in the US, but on blockchain tech and innovation in general.
I did, Mr. DJ. I sold my render. I had to pay my credit card. I didn't want to, but I had to. Unfortunately, I was like, I'm not getting whacked with interest. Like I'm just gonna sell it and I'll buy back in later. Yeah, it sucks. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
While in operation, Bittrex provided a trading platform for digital assets. Securities were not offered or traded on Bittrex, nor did Bittrex offer any products that were investment contracts. For over 5 years, and despite multiple specific requests to do so, the SEC would not provide notice of the specific conduct that it thought violated the federal securities laws. Specifically, on multiple occasions, we asked them to tell us what digital assets on our platform they viewed as securities so that we could review and potentially delist them. They refused to do so. Bittrex operated within the parameters of the law at all times, and we look forward to vindicating our position in court. The SEC's actions will directly and substantially harm U.S. customers and U.S. employees in this industry and will ultimately put our country at significant disadvantage in the development of blockchain tech, including uses far beyond crypto in the future. Gary Gensler's statement, "Today's action yet again makes plain that the crypto markets suffer from a lack of regulatory compliance, not a lack of regulatory clarity," is a laugh and a half. Because although today the SEC is claiming Algorand is a security in the Bittrex lawsuit, in 2019, Gary Gensler was singing the praises of Algorand.
Sylvia, yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. And someone said, where is it? Who said that they wanted to see him go down? I'm looking forward to seeing Gensler in the hot seat, said Alexander. And yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I don't think he's going to be the head of this bullshit too much longer, because he's just causing a bunch of havoc in a very bad way, right? You're just going to kick everybody out of the U.S., and it's unfortunate. It really is. But listen to how he talks about Algorand here, and then, they're making stupid statements like it's bad.
Macaulay's Algorand, who's a Turing Award winner at MIT that I work with. Sylvia's got a great technology that has the performance. You could create Uber on top of it.
In fact, Gary Gensler
Real quick, do you think that because of the whole FTX thing, he's like, he's worried that something could happen to him because of it? Because wasn't he like in ties with it somehow? So we'll see.
Been promoting Algorand for years as a quality product in the crypto space.
Macaulay's Algorand. He's a professor over in the Computer Science and AI Lab and Turing Award winner. He's got a company that has an interesting thing. It's like a jury selection. It's like picking somebody for the jury. That's picking this short group of 12 nodes that might do something. And every block has that selection process, but then there's another broader group that then can check the work of the jury. So often there's kind of a second automated way, because trust isn't there, ensuring that there's a quick second check. Did they decide guilty or innocent correctly, so to speak? Again, I apologize if I'm a little oversimplifying Silvio's brilliant work, but it's...
Now the SEC ruled that Algorand is a security. Is he going to get hit with the same $1.26 million fine he gave Kim Kardashian? I don't think so. No doubt, this will be the subject of at least a few lines of questioning at tomorrow's House Financial Services Committee hearing. The night is always darkest before the dawn. Rest assured, there's some action being taken in Senate right now to remove Gary Gensler. Ohio Senator moved to fire SEC Chair Gary Gensler after a long series of abuses in a new bill. Congressman...
Oh, man, I wish I had that gift with Dave Chappelle. He was like, "'Cause fuck him, that's why." Would have been perfect. But this guy, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. He needs to go. And obviously, like, I'm wondering if he's so against everything now because the fact that, again, FTX, he had ties with it, right? And, like, what if... now they made rounds like suing people and trying to get money back from everywhere they can. Like, was he paid? Did he get paid? Did he have any money in the bank from FTX, right? I don't know. What if people start looking into him? Do you think he's just like, shitstorm panicking because he's nervous about it? I don't know. It's kind of, it's curious to me, right? Let's see. XP1, what's up, buddy? Good morning. We have John Z, what's up? And Dub Selector, good to see you.
Warren Davis, Republican Ohio, is introducing legislation aimed at replacing Gary Gensler, the chair of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Says Davidson, "To correct a long series of abuses, I'm introducing legislation that removes the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission and replaces the role with an executive director that reports to the board where authorities reside. Former chairs of the SEC are ineligible." In addition to that, the users, the network effect, the building that's been going on in cryptocurrency for the past 10 years is inarguable. Coinbase CEO says crypto could have 2 to 3 billion users in the next 10 years.
Amazing.
Specifically, he said this: "There's actually quite a lot of usage beyond speculation in crypto, and getting 200 to 300 million people who've tried crypto in the first decade is really good. If this growth rate continues, there will be 2 to 3 billion in 10 years, roughly similar to internet adoption.
100%.
Key unlocks will be scalability on layer 2, like going dial-up to broadband, and regulatory clarity. also usability.
In a democracy, the government works for the people, not the other way around, right? America has many flaws and it's slow and bureaucratic, but what eventually ends up happening is that sentiments shift in the US. A new generation of people emerges. They get people who run for office, and basically America has this kind of self-healing system. Imagine how bad it would be if we got someone anti-crypto and they were dictator for life. At least we can just wait 4 years or 8 years in the worst case and get a new crop of people in. Crypto is going to outlast any administration, any official. As long as we keep building, I think we'll get there eventually.
By the way, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Daily videos just like this, keeping you informed on the entire cryptocurrency market. If you're interested in making money in crypto,
again, we do have the link to this down in the description below. Go check them out.
Bitcoin 2023,
And this
Miami,
is
May 18th through 20th.
I don't know.
Miami
If you guys are
Beach
interested,
this
Altcoin
year.
Daily, 10%
Use
off,
code
but
Altcoin
I don't know.
Daily,
That shit's too
10%
expensive
off.
for me,
This is
to be
the
honest.
biggest Bitcoin conference of the year. Ticket prices continue
I don't
to
see the point of
increase
going,
as we get
but
closer to the
Who
event.
knows?
Get your
All right.
tickets now. The easy thing to do would be to continue to remain short-sighted about Bitcoin and crypto like this.
New rule, nothing with crypto, and the title ever turns out good.
In fact, making fun of technology innovations has always been the easy thing to do. Bill Maher calling Bitcoin and NFTs a scam today, he's the same guy in 2003 reacted this way to camera phones.
I don't care that your phone takes pictures. It's a phone, not a Swiss Army knife. Great, now the annoying camera
Wrong.
buff and the annoying cell phone prick can merge as one guy.
So stupid. Well, shout out to Altcoin Daily for the video, as always. Yeah, cell phones are definitely Swiss Army knives at this point. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we got today in the news. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Let me see. Alexander said, I hope there are enough support about replacing Gensler. There are still people like Elizabeth Warren who probably see him as a savior in his crypto collapse or crypto apocalypse. So you said, yeah, I don't know, man. Elizabeth Warren's another one, but whatever. Got to deal with him. Got to deal with him while we have him, I guess, right? Is what it is. Let's see. Staking passes withdrawals for the first time since Chappella upgrade. Let's see what this is about. This is 2 hours ago. Over 1 million ETH has been withdrawn since the Chappella hard fork on April 12th. However, the significant number of addresses have restaked their ETH. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's really good news actually for ETH. The Ethereum blockchain underwent a successful Chappella upgrade on April 12th, allowing validators to withdraw their staked Ether from the beacon chain after 3 years. After seeing over 1 million in ETH in withdrawals in the first week, the amount of staked ETH has now surpassed the number of ETH being withdrawn for the first time since the Chappella upgrade. That is a huge deal, guys. That's a huge deal. I mean, if you guys hold Ethereum, I know, miners are bitter about it, but at the end of the day, Ethereum's not going anywhere. This is my opinion anyways, but that is the entire point of people being like, Ethereum's not going to dump. It's not going to go down. It's going to prove that it has strength behind it because people are just going to want to, continue to restake or keep it in there now that they have like a, an oversight of where, when they can get it out or whatever. Data from the on-chain analytics firm Nansen suggests that more Ethereum is currently being staked than withdrawn. As of April 17th, the ETH staking volume of 124,000 ETH exceeded the withdrawal volume of 64,800 ETH for the first time. In the last 24 hours, the amount of staked ETH was 94,968 against 27,076 in withdrawals. For the first round was primarily partial withdrawals from Lido and old validators. It takes approximately 3 days to get into the withdrawal queue. The Chappella upgrade was projected as a make or break situation for the Ethereum blockchain, as millions in unlocked ETH posed a risk of mass selling. However, the majority of the validators are restaking their unlocked Ether. Crypto exchange Binance will open withdrawals on April 19th, so tomorrow. Interesting. Let's see. Out of 1 million withdrawn ETH, 3 addresses restaked a total of 19,844 ETH. 3 addresses transferred ETH to centralized exchanges after withdrawing, with 71,444 ETH sent to a different exchange. Sent to different exchanges rather. Other whales did the same. with some sending it to Huobi, is that how you say that, staking addresses, and a few other to CEXs, according to data shared by Look On Chain. Timed by ETH. Look at this. Shanghai upgrade. What is this? I don't know who that guy is. Most early withdrawals are staking rewards, and a few validators like Kraken had to exit to comply with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission's ruling. Currently, 22,231 validators have signed up for a complete exit out of the 574,624, while 910,930 Ethereum of the 18.6 million staked ETH is slated to be withdrawn. Another prominent reason for the diminishing withdrawals could be ETH's price, as the average price of Ethereum is about 21.37, as you guys can see. It is, yeah, 21.11 right now. Interesting. Techman Ty, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Is Lido good? I don't know. I've never staked Ether, to be honest. Wish I could tell you, but I mean, it is in the top 10 coins, 9th. It's 9th. Lido staked Ether right here, as you can see. So by market cap, right, I would assume it's pretty trustworthy, but that's just, yeah, that's just by market cap. So I don't know. I would assume it's fine. Nothing wrong with it, but yeah, that's that. If anybody has anything to say about that, please feel free. Lido is the big dog. That's what it seems, right? Let's see. I have a question. Is Samara web wallet for Radiant a scam? Cannot withdraw Radiant tokens since a month. Does anyone know the issue with Samara plugin? I don't know. I've never mined Radiant. You know what? I'm going to copy that question you have, Mr. Bass. I'm just going to call you, or Base. Let me see. I'm going to put that in the notepad, and I will have my man Yeti look into that wallet for you, because I'm interested now to know if that is a scam or not. That's weird. That's really weird. All right, let's see. What else do we have over on Cointelegraph? Actually, you know what? Let's look at this. I was interested about this. Did you guys see this? Elon Musk tells Tucker, this guy from Fox News or whatever. What the hell is his first name? I can't think of his first name. Tucker. It's Tucker Carlson. That's what it is, right? So he talks about AI and like hyper intelligence and all that stuff. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys are down to watch this, but I think it was pretty neat conversation about AI. So let's just dive into that. And if you guys have any questions during it, we can stop. Tucker Carlson, that's right. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's see what they has to say about AI and being potentially dangerous. Let's see.
So all of a sudden AI is everywhere. People who weren't quite sure what it was are playing with it on their phones. Is that good or bad?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about AI for a long time, since I was in college, really. It was one of the things that, the sort of 4 or 5 things I thought would really affect the future dramatically. It is fundamentally profound in that the smartest creatures, as far as we know, on this earth are humans, is our defining characteristic.
Yes.
We're obviously weaker than, say, chimpanzees, and less agile, but we are smarter. So now what happens when something vastly smarter than the smartest person comes along in silicon form?
Real quick, Alvy just said Elon is a Martian and AI is a threat.
It's very difficult to predict what will happen in that circumstance. It's called the singularity. It's, it's a singularity like a black hole, because you don't know what happens after that. It's hard to predict. So I think we should be cautious with AI, and I think there should be some government oversight, because it affects it's a danger to the public. And so when you have things that are a danger to the public, like let's say, so food and drugs. That's why we have the Food and Drug Administration, right, and the Federal Aviation Administration, the FCC. We have these agencies to oversee things that affect the public, where there could be public harm, and you don't want companies cutting corners on safety. And then having people suffer as a result. So That's why I've actually for a long time been a strong advocate of AI regulation. So that I think regulation is, it's not fun to be regulated. It's somewhat arduous to be regulated. I have a lot of experience with regulated industries because obviously automotive is highly regulated. You could fill this room with all the regulations that are required for a production car just in the United States, and then there's a whole different set of regulations in Europe and China and the rest of the world. So
yeah, I can imagine what he goes through.
Very familiar with being overseen by a lot of regulators. And the same thing is true with rockets. You can't just willy-nilly, shoot rockets off, not big ones anyway, because the FAA oversees that. And then even to get a launch license, there are probably half a dozen or more federal agencies that need to approve it, plus state agencies. So I've been through so many regulatory situations, it's insane. And sometimes people think I'm some sort of like
alien
regulatory maverick that sort of defies regulators on a regular basis, but this is actually not the case. Once in a blue moon, rarely I will disagree with regulators, but the vast majority of the time, my companies agree with the regulations and comply. Anyway, so I think we should take this seriously, and we should have a regulatory agency. I think it needs to start with a group that initially seeks insight into AI, then solicits opinion from industry, and then has proposed rulemaking, and then those rules, will probably, hopefully, grudgingly be accepted by the major players in AI, and I think we'll have a better chance of advanced AI being beneficial to humanity in that circumstance.
But all regulations start with a perceived danger. Planes fall out of the sky, or food causes botulism.
Yes.
I don't think the average person playing with AI on his iPhone perceives any danger. Can you just roughly explain what you think the dangers might be?
Yeah, so the danger, really, AI is...
He really is such an alien, though. When I mean, I love Elon Musk, to be honest. Personally, I do. But he... Like, you could just see when he's thinking, like, his eyes twitch, and he's just like, you could see he's like digging deep into his brain. It's so odd. I don't even know how to explain it.
Perhaps
like, look at him.
More dangerous than, say, mismanaged aircraft design or production maintenance or bad car production, in the sense that it has the potential, however small one may regard that probability, but it is non-trivial. It has the potential of civilizational destruction. There's movies like Terminator, but it wouldn't quite happen like Terminator, because the intelligence would be in the data centers.
Right.
The robot's just the end effector. But I think perhaps what you may be alluding to here is that regulations are really only put into effect after something terrible has happened.
That's correct.
If that's the case for AI, and we only put in regulations after something terrible has happened, it may be too late to actually put the regulations in place. The AI may be in control at that point.
That's a good point.
You think that's real? It is conceivable that AI could take control and reach a point where you couldn't turn it off, and it would be making the decisions for people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, that's definitely where things are headed, for sure. I mean, the things like say ChatGPT, which is based on GPT-4 from OpenAI, which is a company that I played a critical role in creating, unfortunately.
Back when it was a nonprofit?
Yes. I mean, the reason OpenAI exists at all is that Larry Page and I used to be close friends, and I would stay at his house in Palo Alto, and I would talk to him late into the night about AI safety. And at least my perception was that Larry was not taking AI safety seriously enough.
What did he say about it?
He really seemed to be want sort of digital superintelligence, basically digital God, if you will, as soon as possible.
He wanted that?
Yes. He's made many public statements over the years.
It's insane.
That the whole goal of Google is what's called AGI, artificial general intelligence, or artificial superintelligence.
Hold on. Had to pause for a second. In the chat, RC, you hit a Bitcoin block? Get out of here. That's awesome. He said, yes, I hit a Bitcoin Z block. Hell yeah. How much did you make off of it, if you don't mind me asking? If you do, then don't tell me. That's fine.
And I agree with him that there's great potential for good, but there's also potential for bad. And so if you've got some radical new technology, you want to try to take the set of actions that maximize the probability it will do good and minimize the probability it will do bad things.
Yes.
It can't just be hell for leather. Let's just go, barreling forward and, hope for the best. And then at one point, I said, well, what about, we're going to make sure humanity's okay here. And then he called me a speciesist.
Did he use that term?
Yes. And there were witnesses. I wasn't the only one there when he called me a speciesist.
That's crazy.
And so I was like, okay, that's it. Yes, I'm a speciesist. Okay, you got me. What are you? Yeah, I'm fully a speciesist.
That's kind of messed up.
Busted.
It means like it's all about humanity, right?
So that was the last straw. At the time, Google had acquired DeepMind, and so Google and DeepMind together had about 3/4 of all the AI talent in the world. They obviously had a tremendous amount of money and more computers than anyone else. So I'm like, okay, we have a unipolar world here, where there's just one company that has close to a monopoly on AI talent and computers, like scaled computing. And the person who's in charge doesn't seem to care about safety. This is not good. So then I thought, what's the furthest thing from Google would be like a nonprofit that is fully open, because Google was closed for profit. So that's why the open in OpenAI refers to open source, transparency, so people know what's going on.
Yes.
And that we don't want to have like while I'm normally in favor of for profit, we don't want this to be sort of a profit maximizing demon from hell.
That's right.
That just never stops.
Right.
So that's how OpenAI would.
So you want speciesist incentives here, incentives that.
Yes, I think we want pro-human.
Yeah.
Let's make the future good for the humans.
Yes.
Yes, because we're humans.
So can you just put it? I keep pressing you, but just for people who haven't thought this through and aren't familiar with it, and the cool parts of artificial intelligence are so obvious. Write your college paper for you, write a limerick about yourself.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot there that's fun and useful. But can you be more precise about what's potentially dangerous and scary? Like, what could it do? What specifically are you worried about?
Going with old sayings, the pen is mightier than the sword. If you have a super intelligent AI that is capable of writing incredibly well and in a way that is very influential, convincing, and is constantly figuring out what is more convincing to people over time, and then enters social media, for example, Twitter, but also Facebook and others, and potentially manipulates public opinion in a way that is very bad. How would we even know?
That's actually very true. Have you guys seen, shout out to Fox News for that. If you guys would like, I'll leave that down in the description below. Sorry, the voice is like awful. Anyways, have you seen the movie WALL-E? It's the Disney movie where like there is just a bunch of large people sitting in these chairs that are just automated, and they basically bring you around this huge like ship because they had to like take off from Earth or whatever. And just like Earth was destroyed. So they took off in a ship. Everybody's living there, and it's like AI controls the whole thing. Dude, that movie is like, it's so different because it's completely silent the entire, like, the whole beginning of the movie until, like, they get to the ship. And then, like, you could just see AI basically manipulates everything to make people think that, like, whatever it wants you to think, that's what you think. It's nuts. It's a nuts Disney movie, but it's so neat. Push the limit, but can be possible. Yeah, dude, it absolutely pushed the limits. But it's if AI, like, if that stuff goes in that direction, man, like that movie becomes more true every day. All right, let's see. Bitcoin, what'd you say? It was Bitcoin Z you hit a block on? Congratulations again, man. Let's see. Let me look. Bitcoin, what is it? BTCZ? I never even looked into it or cared to look into BTCZ. Look at, nice. You said it was 80 cents. How many coins are in a block? Just tell you. Let's see. Hold on. All right, BTC Z block reward. Let's see. Is it this? 62. Yeah. 6,250. Is that how much you got? Equated to about 80 cents. That's pretty cool. I mean, if it moves like a little bit, you get a, you know, a big gain, which is cool. But how'd you hit it? Was it through the nice hash stuff or what? Musk has done it all, huh? Created PayPal, he created ChatGPT, revolutionized the car industry. SpaceX is literally sending rockets to Mars and further. He just started a new AI company. The guy has done more than any other human. Dude, it's insane. The Boring Company making underground roads for humans to beat traffic. Dude, the Boring Company, that is the most innovative thing. It's crazy. Tunnels underground. Are they still going through with that, DJ? Do you know? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Best learn about EMPs. Elon created the internet that attacked Russia with drones. What? Did he really? That's strange. That's strange. Dude, it's nuts. It is nuts how much stuff he's made, or, you know, brought to light for the rest of us. But it's I don't know. It's crazy. I'm sure AI could get out of hand if it's not regulated or controlled, but I think we're already past the point of that, because there's so many people that are dipping their hands into AI stuff now. I mean, it's only a matter of time before somebody creates an AI for malicious use, right? Or malicious purposes. I mean, that's just my opinion, but the Boring Company is destroying the environment in ATX. Interesting. What did UK Miners Club say? Watch the trailer for a program called Next NEXT. NEXT. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Capital N and a capital X. Do me a favor, UK Miners Club. If you can just send that to me in a DM, that'd be perfect. Because I don't think rap video is what you're talking about. Or maybe you are. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now. Let me see. I'll show you. This is what comes up for me. Unless, yeah, I don't know. Official trailer. I don't know. Next trailer. That's what I put. So which one is it? Is it one of these? Or no? 2 weeks ago? This one, maybe? Upcoming movies? The blue one. This one? This one right here? 2 years ago? Or this one? Really? Okay. 2 years ago. It's 2 minutes long. We watch it quick. Let's see what is it? What do you? All right. I don't know. Let's see.
If someone knew everything about you, all your secrets, and they could use them against you, would you let them into your life? Of course not. The problem is, you already have.
I'm your friend, right?
Dude, that shit creeps me out. That Alexa stuff, that shit ain't going in my house. But that's crazy.
Right. Who are you talking to in here?
Eliza. She's asking me stuff.
Eliza.
No, Eliza doesn't ask questions. She just answers them.
Hold on. Have you guys seen that movie? Is it? I think it's Jexy or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, it's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's about his phone that like talks to him. I'll show you guys in a second. Hold on.
Founded one of the largest tech companies in the world. So why am I sounding the alarm? Because a lot of smart people think that in the next few years, we will face human-level artificial intelligence. Kind of thinks like an actual person.
Hello, Mr. LeBlanc. I'm Next. How can I help?
You know my name.
I think it's here.
That's weird.
Mr. LeBlanc. Welcome to the Cybercrime Task Force.
What am I doing here? 2 weeks ago, I noticed something strange. I'm almost positive this is not a person. It is not Happy that I found it.
Dr. Weiss was killed in a series of cyber attacks. This is happening.
That
We
shit's
stop this
scary.
thing, we're on our own.
There's an AI loose in the world. Tailor-made to get rid of us. It's in cameras, cell phones, anything with a lens, a mic, or a sensor. Something's wrong!
Bro, this is terrifying.
We need to find next and kill it.
You see where I'm going with this?
Not in the slightest.
This guy's your boss.
Paul, that's not helpful.
Something big is happening.
You sound paranoid.
No, I don't.
What are you doing?
Mind your own business.
There's nothing there.
This thing is coming for all of us. Don't tell me you don't believe me.
I don't know what to believe right now.
Is that stable?
I'm gonna have to go watch
It's
this
going to
now.
kill millions of people.
It's after my family.
If it can't get to you physically, it'll get to you emotionally. You have to trust me.
There
What
really isn't
the
anywhere
hell?
that's safe, is there?
I'm afraid there isn't.
Dude, that's cool. This came out 2 years ago. This came out 2 years ago? That's insane. Let me see if I can find GXE trailer. Sorry if anybody's just joining. We were just talking about AI stuff. This is a movie from 2019. It was so funny. I hope this is like a good trailer. All right, let's watch this. This movie's a riot. If you guys want something funny to watch and you haven't seen it yet, go check it out.
The future of
I don't
smartphones
care.
has arrived.
I don't care if I get a copyright claim. I'll just what's it called? Delete the stream. Doesn't make a
A
difference.
different kind of digital assistant. Smells so new. We use the latest technology to bring you something extraordinary.
Hello, my name is Jexy, and I am here to make your life better.
Whoa, look at that. That's cool.
I will need the passwords to all of your accounts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stupid.
Huh?
How can I help you?
Let's get dinner.
You look like you could use a salad fill.
What kind of phone is this? Oh, no. Oh, you're okay.
I'm okay too, thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're okay?
I'm fine, but more importantly, how's your phone?
It's got a little bit of a scratch that will definitely annoy me. You were kidding.
You guys are supposed to write lists that break the internet every day. We haven't gone viral since yesterday. Prison lips. What do you got?
Cats that look like Ryan Gosling?
I like you. I like you like.
Your boss is a moron.
What is wrong with your phone, dude?
Phil, you have 0 friends. Take a chance and try something new.
She is so cute.
I heard you say, call Kate Finney.
Dude, this is where things are going, right? This is where things are going. Just phones, AI, Alexa. There's gonna be conversations with that. You're gonna have virtual girlfriends. It's gonna be insane.
Bike shop is Kate.
Stupid.
Hang
up the phone, Jexy.
Hello.
Did you see the end button? The end button was moving around the screen. He couldn't hit it.
Hey, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, would you mind not bringing your phone?
Who dis bitch? You promised you'd be home by 11 to watch Cupcake Wars with me.
Okay, but...
You are going to pay for this.
Dude, and then the thing goes like psycho bitch on
Today
him.
will be 80 degrees and sunny.
You told me it was supposed to be sunny.
I lied.
I need a new phone. This one is defective.
I see hipster dudes like you come in here every day, like little crackheads.
You can buy 1,000 new phones and I will follow you onto every single one of them.
I'm done.
You do not know how to get home, do you?
No, I do not.
But that's like how dependent we're gonna be on phones, right? And then this thing like attacks them.
What does this girl have that I don't have?
Well, a soul for one.
Does she have Google Maps?
No.
She sucks. I
She
control
sucks.
your email and bank accounts. No one puts baby in a corner.
Why are you doing this to me?
I am programmed to make your life better. You and I are meant to be together forever, 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 forever.
Dude, it's so creepy, right? Like, look at that. That's one of those. That was one of those Google cars. Look at this. This is one of them Google cars with the cameras all over it. That friggin' thing hijacked it and just sent it right up his ass into the phone store. Dude, it's ridiculous though. This movie is like, it's so funny, but it's so creepy, and it brings AI to like life, right? That last one though, this whatever it was, where is it? Oh, I'm gonna pause that. This next thing, I gotta watch this season. This is cool. That really seemed pretty cool. So thank you, UK Miners Club, for that. All right. Anyways, you guys have any last questions? If you haven't seen that Jexy movie though, it's a riot. You should go see it. I've been away because no Wi-Fi and bad cell signal, but I'm working today. Thank God. Digital Fortress, what's up, buddy? Have a good day, man. Joker Miner said, was nice of Red Fox Co. to shout you out. He also said you could use his FPGA for video. When did he shout me out? I didn't even know he dropped another video. Red Fox, where is he? Let me see. Did he? Red Fox Crypto. What are you talking about? He hasn't dropped a video in 7 days. 7 days. What, did you do a live or something? Nope. You're on crack, Joker Miner. What are you saying? Let's see. Will you get that Caspa ASIC like Red Panda or Rabid? Probably. Which ASIC you talking about? Which ASIC? You talking about the fake one? The one that everyone thinks is fake? The freaking whatever terahash insane. I don't know. I'm not. I didn't reach out to them, so no. I'm not gonna be up their ass. If it's real, yeah. Them FPGAs are dead on arrival. Yeah. If honestly, if the FPGAs are, sorry, if that ASIC is real. What was it? What was it called? I forget. Anyways, whatever it was called. K something, right? Or maybe it wasn't. It was the K1, K2, I think. I think that was the name of it. But if it is real, right, then hey, yeah, FPGAs are screwed, right? They're just outrageous amount of money for no reason. That E300, I was in talks with that company to possibly get a test unit, but I could care less, to be honest. I'm not mining Caspa. I'm not, well, I am actually on the Jazz miner, just the unminable for a little bit. I'm not like all in on Caspa though. I want to see where it goes and then whatever, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not going to like spend all my money to get one. You know what I mean? But I could reach out. We could see. The FPGA can be used for anything. I'm sure they will come up with something for you to mine with it. Yeah. So B-Love, that's a good thing, right? So that's a good point, actually. The Caspa FPGA, it's not even just a Caspa FPGA, it's a universal FPGA. As long as it's a bit stream for said coin, you can actually, just point it to that coin. So that's the cool thing about the FPGAs. The ASICs, those are strictly this coin only, right? Usually, unless it's like a I don't know, say the L7 that can do a couple different things, right? But there's only real 2 big coins, so it's different. It's different. The universal one's a little bit better. The FPGA's hash rate was due on a lot of other algos, said DJ Mines. Yeah, no, it wasn't that good on other algos. But with that being said, bit streams can be created for specific companies, right? And they can purchase that bit stream, whatever it is, code or whatever, to run their own thing that's more efficient than you can get on the same machine, which is pretty terrible. Thank you, Joker Mine. Appreciate it, buddy. What FPGA did you test? Mr. RC said on the other algos. All right, let's see. My KD box miner gets more hash than the FPGAs did. Interesting. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to check. It's listed in their photo. He said none. Gotcha. All right, yeah, I'll have to look into it. I don't know. Maybe I'll reach out to that ASIC company, but I don't know. I'm not really. I don't know. How much were they anyways? Are they expensive? Let me just see. The KS1, is that what you called it? KS1 RC. ASIC. No, it'll be Caspa. Let's see. Ice River, that was it. Ice River. Do they have? Yeah, here it is. Hold on, let's see. How much was it? I forget. Oh yeah. So all right. This is just before we get out of here. We're gonna be getting out of here in just a second. I have to go do daddy duty stuff, but looking right here. All right. This Ice River KS1. 1 terahash, 600 watts. Amazing. Great. But also not great. Once this thing gets purchased by people, okay, or released to public, it is going to be a complete shitstorm. Sorry for the blinding you. I didn't mean to click on that. But yeah, so once this gets released, it's going to be a shitstorm in the network. It's going to make the difficulty way higher. As of right now, this thing's a 24-day ROI. What the hell? That was weird. That's really weird. Anyways, there is again, it was like 24.5 days ROI or something right now. ROII on initial investment, right? Minus, not counting electricity, but it was $15,900 you can make in 24 days. Yeah, cool, but that's not going to last. By the time you get this unit, it's probably going to be, it's exactly like the KA3s. Thing ain't going to pay itself off for freaking who knows how long. That's just my opinion. I don't understand it. But yeah, I would absolutely, when these come online, or a lot of them, if it is legit, I'm just out. I'm not gonna do anything right now. Chump, pull up the multi-miner FPGA on Coastal Crypto. That is the hold on. I have to get upstairs. My kid's crying. Okay. Oh, there it is. Ah, damn it. I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on. Sorry for blinding everybody. Hold on. Let's do dark mode. There we go. This thing right here. This thing you wanted to see? This is the multi-miner, right? So this is cool because it could do other algos and stuff, right? But this is, it's shit on Cadena. It's absolute shit on Cadena. 10.5 gigahashes, right? On Caspa at 1300 watts. This Ice River, if this is, again, is legit, this is 600 watts for a terahash on Caspa. A terahash. That is a lot. That isn't a metric F-ton. Okay, that's gonna ruin. Well, in my opinion, it's gonna just flood the network. I don't know. We can debate this later if you guys would like. But anyways, I gotta be a dad, so I gotta get out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and you guys have a good what is it, Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Enjoy Tuesday, and I'll see you guys a little later today, hopefully around 2 p.m. And I might have my daughter hanging out with me because she's not really into nap time anymore, apparently. So we're gonna have to do that. But anyways, have a good day, guys. I'll catch you soon around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out.